Well, hello. Right then, into the realms of part 3 of this new design. Now, I don't normally make this many videos on one drawing, but I decided I would on this particular one. And, well, you're going to be bored anyway, so why not, let me complete the job. This particular picture is going to be turned into a greeting card. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen to it when it's finished. Or I might even do some prints, I don't know. We'll see. I know it would definitely be a greeting card, because most of my work actually gets turned into greeting cards these days. Now, I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't, honestly, but for a few brief seconds or minutes, we can forget all about that for now. Not that I'm suggesting we should in any way, bury our heads in the sand at what's going on, but it's a bit sort of getting a bit hysterical now, I'm afraid. But I should probably get in trouble for saying that, but there we are. I should probably get into trouble for saying lots of things. But, yes. I think a lot of it stands the way it's been reported. The media seem to, sort of dividing people very much at the moment. Anyway, no, shut up. I'm not going to do it. Let's talk about this dragon. Now, what I've done is I've done it slightly different this time with the scales. I've actually done them almost like sort of mosaic tiles, just to give this dragon a different sort of look. And if I could, which I probably, if I did the full body, I probably, in a larger picture, I would probably be more inclined to do it, would be to try and get almost, what's the word I'm looking for, like a translucent. So if it was like a fire dragon, so you'd actually see that it was like almost underneath its head, it's almost a light, if like a glowing ember in a fire, with the tiles, with the skin scales over the top, so it gives that sort of effect. But I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll see. It's looking quite good, the head at the moment, in that sort of direction, but you can never tell. I'm using my trusty rigger again to do this, because I don't particularly want to do scales. I think if I do scales right to the snout, it's going to be too much. So what I'm going to do is just draw in the scales, as you can see, with a slightly darker colour than we've used in the background, and hope that sort of gives that effect. But I'm quite pleased with the way it's looking at the moment, and that's the main thing, because like I say to you many times before, it's about how you feel about what you're doing, not what somebody else feels about it. I'm not a great lover of critics, has to be said, and I don't think probably anybody who's actually an artist as such, whether you're an actor or whatever, writer, probably is that impressed with what critics do. But I don't know why people feel the need to actually be advised by somebody else what they should watch or see or read or hang on their wall, but that's by the by. Yes, this picture was really brought about because I got several friends, one in particular, Helen, who likes dragons, so I thought I'd do another dragon picture. So this one is kind of dedicated to her, really. Very nice lady. And there's 4 dragons on this picture. You can't see the 4th because he's under this piece of paper. But I'm putting to try and protect it because I sketch these things out. I put my chubby hands on there and smudge the graphite underneath, the pencil underneath. And don't really want to do that. But of course I have to map the drawing out before I start. But anyway, so I hope you like these videos that I put on. I've got several now on my channel, which is Mark T. Rowe. So if you look at that on YouTube, you should find me, or find one of my that will sort of lead you to the channel and all the others. And there's various subjects, cartoon type illustrations. It's my favourite bit of a painting is putting the little white highlights into the eyes just to bring them to life. But oh, I keep doing this. I don't keep an eye on the frame, and there we are. I got it back again now. But I lost this eye for a minute, so I've got to do a bit of work here. I don't think this is going to work. But actually I know what's going to happen, so I know it's not going to work. There we are. See what we've done? We've painted that in white and let that dry. And then we can put some orange over the top, redo the eye altogether. So nothing's ever lost, really. We could always, well, not always, but I would say 99% of the time you can rescue the picture. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave that like that. I've got to put the iris. I'm just waiting for that to dry before I go to it again. Because that's the thing with pictures. Patience, patience, patience. Because if you don't have patience, you can tend to miss it. And the thing is not to lose your cool. Because I'm, you know, although you wouldn't think so, I'm a bit of a grumpy old git these days, and I can sort of get to the point of throwing things across the room quite quickly. I'm not like that at all. I'm lovely. No, well, that's what I tell myself in the morning when I get up. It helps with the day, as you know. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I've got an idea. I might make him a little bit lighter because we want to sort of blend him in a bit with what we've already got there, because that's quite a dark dragon behind him. And I'm not really going to do much more to the sky because that was just a slight wash just to give that effect. Because the main focus of the picture are the dragons. Now, I've had various people over the years when I've done portraits of animals and animal pictures. People, one of the favourite things people say, oh, it looks like a photograph. Now, one of the things I don't know if you've noticed when you look at photographs, I mean, obviously, you know, experienced artists would, I'm not talking down to anybody, I'm just talking to myself, really. But you notice that the background in a photograph is out of focus because you focus on the image that you want to take the picture of. So as you go further back, it's slightly out of focus or completely out of focus. Now, I find if you're painting a picture, it's kind of a good thing to do the same. And that way, you are, in a way, painting a picture like a photograph, but it is actually a painting. But it's a pleasing effect you can get. And it helps to focus on what you want people to focus on, which is the image at the front. That doesn't really make any sense. I'm just waffling, I know. But anyway, that's about it for this video. Hope you like it. Hope you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I think will be in part 4. Okay, well, you take care.